Block.
Where the foul at?
Way to help on that corner.
Incredible.
Yeah, good pass.
Play ball.
To the wing.
Yeah.
For three.
Get it back. We get it back. We get it back. We get it back. Oh, thank you.
I'll switch you.
Yeah, I'll stay. I'll get higher on that, Danny.
Good shot.
Second half is ours. I told you, bro. We here. Hey, we get it under 5, we win the game, yo.
I don't know.
I trust it. I trust it. I trust it.
Defense.
I see you.
Nice pass.
Oh,
I got him. Oh, he got scared. He got scared.
That was to you. My bad, Holly.
Yeah.
Beautiful pass.
Big sequence right there.
Oh no. LD's got the Christmas take.
That's all right.
Good
Slow
foul.
it down. Slow it down.
If Danny fouls out, it's a forfeit, right?
Yeah, it's 5-on-4. That's the game. That's the end of the game.
I see him. He open.
Good shot.
Go, Chris.
Let's go.
There you go.
Let's
Lock
go.
in, lock in. 12, 12, 12.
Let's go.
LD.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler out there with Kuminga. Then there's Dixon. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
So Golden State will get the first possession. And here is Curry. Here's Dixon. From outside, off the mark. Randle outside. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Randle's got his team on the board to start the game for the Timberwolves.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randle, so good at finishing inside.
Curry passes to Dixon. Bangs home the trifecta.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's McDaniel. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Five to shoot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning and going away.
And on the drive, Randle gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
That one falls. Dixon's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Dixon. Beyond the arc. And Edwards is good for three.
Well, I think this is the start they want to come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Curry deciding where to go with it. From deep. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Reed. The dish to Randall. No good on that one. Nice defense from Kuminga. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the corner three, a miss there from Dixon. McDaniels with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Reed, hits the jump hook.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
There's the triple. Reed with the rebound.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When DiVincenzo is aggressive on offense, he's capable of getting calls when he's being assertive and attacking the rim.
And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A nice shot by Dixon.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Edwards kicks to Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
That gives them the lead. And that's 11 points for Smooth. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Randall finds Reed. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Outside Edwards.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off, able to stay all over the shooter.
From outside the arc, Dixon's shot is off.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Three-pointer. Dixon's shot is off. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Now Randall. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Reed finds Edwards. That one rolling around and rims out.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And he gets the bucket.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Boston. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
And I think for Golden State, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Now McDaniels after the missed 3 from Dixon. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound. Passes it to Dixon. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Dixon's got 18 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Minnesota calls timeout. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Highland subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker finds Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. They can't stop the run with that one. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Dixon. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one is good. Dixon's got 20 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Highland. Still scoreless. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Jackson Davis to the left side wing. Here's Dixon. He's defended by Highland.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Knocks it loose. Alexander Walker passes to Highland. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Dixon. Here's Jackson Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Offensive rebound. Jackson Davis. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with push.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Conley following the score by Golden State. And the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Launches a three. Alexander Walker on the wing. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot's good. Dixon's got 22 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Gobert. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Dixon. Now here is Conley. Good work there as it goes.
Conley is such a patient player. He takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
Here's Jackson Davis. No good there. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Dixon. 26 points for him.
Timberwolves foul. Mike Conley.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season. And in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Kicks to Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors lead by 18. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one. Checked in for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Butler comes in for Payton. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Dixon in for Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Dixon in at the point guard position. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. He trains the quick shot. Alexander Walker's got 5 points so far.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Here's Dixon. He's got 27. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves trail by 15. Over in the corner, Edwards. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. And it's good, 2 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Warriors shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Dixon. Good on the triple. Dixon's got 30 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. And you look at Dixon, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Bones Highland is jacked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Kuminga. Here's Dixon. He has 30.
Who's got ball?
Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 3. The 3. Dixon's shot is off. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against Toronto got the job done. He finished with 57 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Warriors leading by 14. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Draymond Green. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's putting up 6 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Highland passes to Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
The Warriors shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here is Conley. That one goes. Count it. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Dixon. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. He looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
4th in steals, and they haven't concerned themselves too much with the transition game, but they're still in the top half of the league when it comes to fast break points.
And the steal ranking you mentioned, it shows just how tough they are in terms of transition defense. With all their steals in the open court, opponents really have to be careful with the ball around them. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. Here's Post, defended by Gobert. That one goes in. 34 points for Smooth.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jimmy Butler.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming as easily as they used to. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Gobert trying to get open. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 8 here in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Dixon. He's got 39. Gobert with the block. Fast break. Here we go. Outside Conley. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Conley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. The Warriors shooting not great, 40% for the game. Inside, here's Dixon. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Dixon's got 41.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. A putback, and Edwards is right there. Edwards got 10 points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip point.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder.
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this.